Good. All right. Welcome to Lexington Christian Academy basketball. As we're at the Rose campus here at Lexington Christian Academy as they open up the season tonight against
the Rose
Western
campus here
Hills.
at Lexington Christian
The
Academy as they open up
Wolverines
the
from
season
Frankfurt.
tonight against
Rick
Western
Reams on the
Hills,
call here with my son
the
Jackson.
Wolverines from Frankfurt.
Jackson, opening
Rick
season, I
Reams
know
on the call here with my
Western
son
Hills is
Jackson.
down 0-1
Jackson,
opening season. I know
Lexington Christian
just starting
Western
out the
Hills is
season.
down,
What are you looking to see
0-1.
tonight, or what do you think the coaches are
Lexington
wanting to
Christian
see
just starting
tonight
out
in
the
an
season?
early season game?
What are you looking to see tonight?
I think
or what do you
anytime with the
coaches
early
are
season
wanting to see
games, you know, you
tonight
just
in
kind
an
of want
early
to see
season
and
game?
be able to assess what
I think
you have
anytime
as
with
a
the early
roster.
season games, you know, you just kind of want to see and be
LCA
able to
coming out
assess
here
what
with
you
a
have as
bunch
a roster.
of pretty seasoned
LCA coming
veterans.
out here with
You know, you got
bunch
guys
of,
like Saxton
pretty-
Howard, a senior, Andrew
pretty
Maggard, a
seasoned
senior.
veterans. You know, you
Woods
got guys
Fry,
like
also a
Saxton
senior,
Howard,
Tyler
senior,
King
Andrew
Jr.
Maggard, a senior.
So I think just watching
Woods
those
Fry,
guys,
also
seeing
a
how they
senior, Tyler
play
King
together,
Jr.
and just
So
trying
I
to
think
make
just
sure that they're
watching
in
those guys,
the best
seeing how
spot that
they
they
play
can be
together,
for
and
the rest
just
of their
trying to
season
make
going
sure
forward.
that they're in.
Yeah, this is
the
one of
best
those
spot
tough
that they
games
can
where you
be
don't
for
really
the
have a
rest of their
huge
season
scouting
going
report
forward.
on the team you're playing
This is
against. But
one
we
of
know
those
one
tough
kid
games
from
where you don't really have a
Western
huge
Hills is
scouting
known
report
on
on the team
the
you're playing
gridiron.
against. We know one kid
Javion Campbell
from
one of
Western
the-
Hills
probably
is known
the
on the
highest, as you said,
on the
highest
gridiron.
recruit for the UK
Javion
football
Campbell,
team.
one of those
He's going to
probably
be
the
out on the
highest,
court
you said, the
tonight,
highest
number
recruit
3, a big
for the
body.
UK football team.
Yeah, fresh
He's
off
gonna
of
be
signing with
out on
the
court tonight,
University of
number
Kentucky
3, a
football
big
team
body.
yesterday.
Yeah, fresh
He's
off of
a
signing with
defensive
the
end, hasn't
University
been
of
playing
Kentucky
football, I
football
don't think,
team
for very
yesterday.
long.
He's a
But just
defensive
clearly
end,
a
hasn't been playing football, I
all-around
don't think,
athlete
for very
and
long.
is going to be taking the
But
court
just
here for
clearly
Western Hills
a
tonight.
all-around athlete.
So this
and
is going to be
gonna
one of those
taking the court
games
here
where
for
you're just going to have
Western
to
Hills
come out and
tonight.
kind of feel your way around.
So this is going to be
see
one of
what's
those
going
games
on,
where you're just
try
going
to
to come
get your
out, kind of
offense,
feel your way
defense
around,
going, get
see what's
moving in the
going
right
on,
direction, and
try
start
to
off with the
get your
W.
offense,
We're going
defense
to take a little
going,
time
get
out here for the
moving in the
national
right
anthem and
direction,
prayer, and
and
we'll be
start
right
off with the
back.
W. We're going to take a little time out here for the national anthem and prayer, and we'll be right back.
Glad you've joined us tonight. Glad you've joined us tonight here on Lexington Christian Academy Sports Network as the LCA Eagles take on the Western Hills Wolverines coming up on the LCA starting lineups tonight. On the Western Hills Jackson, you and I started off the LCA football season at Western Kentucky University against a great Boyle County team. That led to Western Kentucky University semifinal. Let's see if the basketball team can go that far again.
A state semifinal. Let's see if the basketball team had a great season. Some of those guys right out here for the basketball team now going to try to turn that success from some of those guys right out here for basketball success here on the basketball court. LCA started the football season with Boyle County star LCA started the football who also ended up going to Kentucky to play football, and now starting with Javion Campbell here with Western Hills. So Knight's trying to get a victory this time against the guy who's going to be playing for the blue and white next victory this time.
So I'm interested to see tonight. Just kind of got to get these first game jitters out of the way. But as you said, this LCA team has a lot of experience out of the way. Probably not going to see a whole lot of jitters on their part. Has a lot of experience. So they want to get everything going. Start the season off with a victory. We want to get on the road and then come back home next Tuesday night. We'll be back here on Tuesday night. Greg Horn will be back with me to call that game. We'll be back here on Tuesday night. So tonight's just kind of again the opening season. You've been practicing all year, Jackson. You're just itching to get there against different competition.
You've been practicing all year, Jackson. You're just itching to get there against different competition.
Well, I will say, LCA just announced the starting lineup here. You got Walker Owens, and then most surprisingly, how about Chase Bentley, an eighth grader? Owens, and then most surprisingly, how about Chase Bentley?
Tell you what, that's one thing. And when I played, they never had that. Not many. Dirk Minifield. That's one thing. When I played, they never had that. Not many. Dirk Minifield was about the only one that I ever knew that did that. But these days, it's getting more and more common. So you're seeing all the way up. So I tell you what, going to get just a load of experience on an experienced
all the way
team.
up. So
yeah, you got four seniors there, and the eighth grader all coming out here, getting started. You got four seniors there, and the eighth grader all coming out here, getting started and try to get this LCA season started off the right way.
Court goes out of bounds. The ball's going to be
LCA controls the tip.
Back court. The Wolverines. Western Hills on the side.
Andrew Maggard out jumps Javion Campbell there on that opening tip. Andrew Maggard out jumps Eagles couldn't corral it before it went out of bounds on that opening tip, but unfortunately Eagles couldn't corral it before it went out of bounds.
Wolverines pass it inside. Starting man-to-man. See that a lot. A big body in there was able to get to the basket. Really good play there by Campbell. Just was able to turn it in. LCA is going to run this there by Campbell. Last year they was able to turn the ball up and down the court. LCA is going to run this. Hills in the zone. They like to get the ball up and down off to the side. Western Hills with a rebound, back out to Howard for three, off to the side, the top. LCA with a rebound, back out. Another three-point shot, no good. Another offensive rebound for LCA. Another three-point goes inside, gets it blocked, gets his own rebound, got it.
Two big offensive rebounds there on the very first possession for this LCA offense. Two big offensive rebounds really well on the very first possession for this LCA offense. I think that spells really well when they're going to be paying so much attention to Javion Campbell trying to play defense, but showing that they can still get their own offensive rebounds.
Norris with the ball gets to the free throw line, wide open. Hits the free throw jumper. Norris with the ball gets to the free throw line, wide open. Hills takes the lead. Free throw jumper. 6:55 left in the first quarter. 4-2. Western Hills takes the lead. Stays in that zone defense. Left in the first quarter. Christian passes around it. Western Hills stays in that zone defense. Comes up top, passes around it, move around, flashes a man in the middle. Howard again from three from the side. Move around, that one falls off. In the middle, Howard again by Noah Morris from the side. He's going to pass it falls off. Comes all the way up rebound court by Noah Morris. He's going to pass it over. Thompson, he turns that ball over. LCA going to run it out a little Thompson, he turns that ball over. Howard takes it into the lane, gets fouled, and goes up for the shot. Going to get a chance for free throws. Into the lane, gets fouled.
LCA getting some good looks from the three-point line that hadn't fallen yet. And LCA getting some good looks from the three-point line that hadn't fallen yet.
Make a great cut into the lane,
Howard takes it upon himself there to just drive, make a great cut.
Watching this LCA team play last year, they're not shy from those three-pointers. They're going to fire them up. One thing is you got to keep on shooting. They're not going in. Howard hits his first free throw tonight. One thing is you got to keep on shooting. Western Hills with the lead. Howard hits his first free throw tonight. 4-3 Western on the LCA. 6:25 here left in the first quarter. Going to have one more free throw. Sports Network. Going to have one more free throw. Howard with the second free throw ties it up at 4-4. Western Hills puts Howard with the second free throw, ties it up. A little token pressure by LCA. Brings it in. Campbell with the ball all the way up top. LCA. Pass it over the ball all the way up top.
Pass it over. They're moving the pressure out.
Ball's coming back over. Campbell flashes the middle. Can't get it.
Ball's coming back over. Campbell flashes
Klaus
the
with
middle.
it out
Can't
front.
get it.
Klaus is going to handle the ball a lot, and over to Norris. Norris
Klaus with it
nice
out
jump
front.
out
Klaus is
there.
gonna handle the ball
Good job
a
by
lot.
Maggard. Almost had the
Norris,
steal. Throws
nice
it
jump
inside.
out there.
Nice
Good
left
job by
handed
Maggard.
shot
Almost
up
had
and
the
in
steal.
for Elijah
Throws it
Thompson.
inside.
Nice speed
left-handed
inside there,
shot
Jackson. He
up
got
and in
position.
for
Put it in
Elijah
with the left
Thompson.
hand.
Yeah, it looks like
speed
Western
inside
Hills is
there,
going to be
Jackson. He
interested
got
in
position,
really
put it
trying
in
to
with the
take
left
advantage
hand.
of some of the size.
Yeah, it looks like
they have
Western
on the
Hills is going to
interior.
be interested in
Elijah
really
Thompson
trying to
there
take
just
advantage of some of the
posting up
size that they
and
have on
able
the
to get the
interior.
finish with
Elijah
the foul as
Thompson
well.
there just
Yeah, and I don't know if they have a lot of confidence in the free throw, but they're going to put no one underneath. So he's
Yeah, I
all
don't know if
by
they have a
himself
lot
there.
of confidence in the
Puts
free
it
throw,
in,
but they're
take
gonna
the
put no one
7-4
underneath.
lead as
So he's
Western
all
Hills
by
takes the
himself
lead.
there.
They're going to
Puts
stay
it
in
in,
that
take the
2-3
7-4
zone.
lead as
Howard's going to
Western
bring
Hills
it
takes
up.
the
He's
lead.
calling his
They're going to stay
his
in that
offense.
2-3 zone. Howard's going to bring it up.
Maggard
He's
does a
calling
good
his-
flasher here
his
in the middle,
offense.
and sure enough, there
Yeah.
he goes. Gets a
Howard
shot.
Maggard
That's
does
the
a good
best
flash
way
here
against the
in the middle,
zone. You
and
flash that
sure
middle of
enough, there he
Maggard with
goes.
that
Gets a
left
shot.
hand, which is
That's
able
the
to
best
turn around.
way against
a
the
little
zone.
more
You
pressure,
flash
trying
that
to
middle
trap
Maggard
out of it.
with that
Western
left
Hills
hand, which
beats
is able to turn
gets
around.
it up
A
the
little
middle.
more pressure. They're
Takes
trying
a
to
look
trap
around.
out of it. Western
Klaus,
Hills
oh,
beats it.
nice
Gets
hands
it up
there.
the middle. Takes a look around.
Maggard's going to take
Klaus,
it up.
Oh, nice
himself,
hands
left
there.
hand. Can't put it in the basket.
Maggard's going to take
Western
it up.
Hills on the run out.
Himself, left hand. Can't put it in the basket. Western Hills
Klaus
on the
again
run
with the
out.
ball. Throws it underneath Campbell. You're going to bring
Klaus
a lot of
again
pressure
with the ball,
down to
throws
him.
it
Brings that
underneath
ball
Campbell.
underneath. Jackson, a big body in there,
Bring
trying
a lot
hard
of
to
pressure
stop
down
that.
to him. Brings
Yeah,
that ball
LCA having
underneath.
to pay
Jackson,
a lot
a
of
big
attention
body in
to
there,
him
trying
and doing
hard
their
to
best
stop
to,
that.
you know,
Yeah,
kind of chill
LCA
out
having
when
to
he's
pay a
got
lot
the
of
ball,
attention
but it's
to him and
proven
doing
to be
their
tough
best
so
to,
far.
you know,
Yeah,
kinda
again,
chill it
a
out
really
when he's
nice
got the
play
ball,
there.
but it's
Maggard flashed the
proven to
middle,
be
got
tough
in
so
there,
far.
that left-handed
Yeah,
shot.
again,
Didn't go
really
in,
nice
but
play
got
there.
the foul
Maggard
on
flashed the
Campbell.
middle,
And that's
got
what you
in
want
there,
to
that
do is try to
left-handed
get the
shot
big
didn't
man
go
in
in,
foul
but
trouble.
got the foul
Yeah,
on
definitely,
Campbell, and that's what
especially
you want to
with,
do is try to
you know,
get the
just
big man
smaller
in foul
size
trouble.
that this LCA team
Yeah,
has,
definitely, especially
and
with,
how big
you know,
Javion
just the
Campbell
smaller
is.
size
Just
that this
try to
LCA
hamper
team
him that
has,
way.
and how
Maggard
big
with the first
Javion
free
Campbell
throw.
is
Got
just,
it.
try to hamper him in that
Our
way.
first sub of the night
With
for
the first free throw.
LCA. We
Got
have
it.
David
first
Hood.
sub of
We
the
saw
night
him
for LCA.
a really
We have,
good defensive back on the football
David
team.
Hood, we
He
saw
checks
him
in.
a really
Again,
good
a
defensive
young
back on the
sophomore
football team.
coming in.
He checks in.
So 2 free
again,
throws.
a young
Score now
sophomore
9-8.
coming in. So 2 free throws.
That have
score
blood
now
on.
9-8.
Someone must have blood on their uniform. Jackson, let's talk real quickly about basketball and football. Different
Jackson, let's
level
talk real
of
quickly about endurance.
Basketball and football
have a different
get your
level
basketball
of
legs in. You
endurance.
think that could play a
Kinda
part
have to-
tonight
have to have a-
for
get your
Campbell and the other
basketball
football
legs
players out
in. You
here?
think that could play a
Yeah, I
part
mean,
tonight
I
for-
would think so.
for,
You know, you
Campbell
got
and the
these
other football
athletes,
players out here?
who are just
Yeah, I
so
mean,
good at
I
what
would
they
think
do
so.
that they're
You
able
know,
to play
you've
both
got these
sports,
athletes,
and
who are
several of those
just
guys
so
out
good
here
at
for
what they
LCA,
do
and of
that they're
course
able to play both
Javion
sports,
Campbell for
and,
Western Hills.
several of
there.
those guys out here for LCA, and of course,
So it looks like it's
Javion
going to end up
Campbell
being
for,
Caleb
Western Hills.
Pridemore who's going to come in while they're
So it
working
looks
on
like
the
it's gonna end up
jersey
being
of
Caleb Pridemore
Walker
who's
Owens
going to
there.
come in
Oh,
while they're working
Stepped
on
out
the
of bounds
jersey
there.
of
Noah Morris didn't
Walker
quite know where
Owens
he was on the court. Just stepped back,
out of
stepped
bounds
for
there.
a turnover.
Noah Morris didn't quite know where he was on the
bringing
court.
the ball
Just
up,
stepped back,
down
stepped
1
out of
point,
bounds
9
for a
to 8,
turnover.
4:53 left in
LCA
this first
bring
quarter.
the ball
Saxon
up,
Howard,
down 1
point guard,
9 to 8,
quarterback, does a little bit of
4:53
everything.
first quarter.
Passes it
Saxon
out to
Howard,
the wing.
Point guard,
Shot
quarterback,
went up
does a
there
little bit
by
of
Bentley,
everything.
didn't go in from
Passes
the
it
eighth
out to
grader.
the wing. Shot
And
went
I
up there
think
by
Campbell
Bentley,
just rolled
didn't
his
go in for
ankle.
the 8th
So
grader.
we'll see if he just walks it
And
off.
I think
or
Campbell just
what
rolled
they
his
decide
ankle,
to do, but
so
turnover there.
we'll
So
see
back
if he
ball
just
back to
walks it
LCA.
off. Or
Yeah, you have to know
what
who
they
you're
decide to
throwing
do,
it to
but
there.
turnover there,
The
so
big
back
man
ball
doesn't
back
really
to
want that
LCA.
ball at the
Yeah, you have
midcourt
to know
line.
who
Get
you're
him
throwing
on
it
down
to
the
there.
court.
The big
LCA is
man
going to
doesn't
bring
really
it
want
back
that
up
ball
with
at the
another
midcourt
opportunity
line.
to
Get
win
him
against
on
this
down the
zone.
court, but LCA is
Passing
going to bring it
around.
back
Howard
up
up
with another
front, takes a
opportunity
look
to win
over.
against this zone.
The look, he
Passing
flashes Flashes it inside. Nice give and go. But just couldn't be put in the basket there by Pridemore.
Nice give and go.
Western Hills brings it
Just
down.
couldn't be put
They're
in
in
the
a hurry.
basket there by
Get the ball
Pridemore.
to Campbell
Western
again.
Hills
Double
brings it
triple
down.
team
They're
now.
in a hurry.
Brings the ball
Get the
down.
ball to Campbell
Now
again.
passes that
Double
ball
triple
out.
team now. Brings the
Western
ball
Hills
down.
going to set it back
Now
up.
passes that
Go up
ball
with
out.
Norris there, a three-pointer.
Western
No
Hills
good,
gonna set
misses
it back
that.
up.
Rebound
Go
by
up with
Maggard,
Norris there,
LCA
three-pointer.
coming the other direction.
No good, misses that. Rebound by
Got a
Maggard,
block
LCA
call there.
coming the other
Yes,
direction.
I'll tell you what, that time Howard was going
Got a block
full speed
call
ahead
there.
to get to the
I'll tell you
basket.
what, that
Yeah,
time
Saxton Howard, a
was
very
going
aggressive
full speed ahead
driver
to
to
get
the
to the
hoop so
basket.
far.
Yeah,
And
Saxton
gonna
Howard,
get
a
another
very
free
aggressive
foul here.
driver.
Looks like they call it on the floor, so no free throws.
It's going to get another free
Yeah,
foul
LCA
here.
has Caleb
Looks like they
Marshall
call it on the
checking in,
floor,
a
so no free
freshman,
throws.
another young one coming in.
Yeah, LCA has Caleb Marshall.
Right now,
checking
LCA is
in,
not
a
sure,
freshman,
another
they're
young
not
one
at the free
coming
throw
in.
line, but getting everything
now,
together.
LCA is not sure
going to take it out underneath the basket,
but
down one. Getting everything
Gonna
together.
run a
So
stack
LCA is
off
going to
this
take it out
out
underneath the
inbounds play.
basket, down one. Going to run a
Flashing,
stack
looking
off
for
for
someone
someone
to
to get it out to. Finds Howard way outside.
Flashing,
He's
looking
going to
for
set up
someone
the
to get it out
offense.
to.
Coach
Finds
finds
Howard
Howard
way
way
outside.
outside.
What he wants to do.
He's going to set up the offense. Coach is calling out the
Looks
what
around.
he wants to do.
Coach
LCA
Ted Hall
is just very comfortable. Passes it in the
around,
middle.
flashes it back out.
LCA is
over to
very
Howard
comfortable
for a
passes
corner
it in
three.
the middle. Flashes it
Just
back
won't
out,
fall
back
in there.
out.
Over to
Big
Howard
rebound
for
there
a
by
corner
Campbell.
three.
Tough to get that body
Just
away
won't
from
fall
them.
in there.
And
Big
Western Hills is
rebound there
gonna
by
bring it
Campbell.
up.
Tough to get
Hand
that ball
away
off
from
to
them.
Klaus. Klaus runs
And Western
the point
Hills is
guard
going to
for
bring it up.
Just the Western
Hand that
Hills
ball over
Wolverine.
to Klaus. Klaus runs the point guard for
man to man.
Just what the Western Hills Wolverine.
Gets the ball again into Campbell.
Campbell passes it
man
all
to
the way
man.
out to the side for a three-pointer.
Again into
Couldn't
Campbell.
find
Campbell
the mark.
passes it all the way
Rebound
out
by
to the
LCA.
side for a
Howard's gonna bring the
three-pointer.
ball quickly down
Couldn't
the court.
find the mark.
He flashes a
Rebound
spin
by
move
LCA.
there.
Howard's
Gets
gonna bring the
fouled.
ball
I'll tell you
quickly
what,
down the
he does a
court.
really
He
good
flashes
job
a
of
spin
drawing
move there.
attention,
Gets fouled
from
I'll
the
tell you what,
defense.
He
and
does a
lot of
really
times
good
gets
job
that free
of
throw
drawing
line a whole
attention
bunch
There's not
from
a
the
whole lot of
defense, and a
hesitation
lot of
for
times gets
Saxon
that free
Howard
throw
there, and I
line
think
a
that's a
whole
great way to
bunch.
be.
There's not a whole lot of
consistent
hesitation
and
for
successful
Saxon
driver
Howard
there,
there,
and
and
I
I
think
think
that's a great way to be.
Don't let the defense
think about it and just get the ball come right across half court. Don't let make your way towards think about it. Just get the ball come right across half court and
Howard
make
at
your
the
way
line
towards
again
that
for
goal.
2 free throws.
Very
Hits the
nice
first
spin
one.
move there.
Ties the game up 9-9.
Howard
at the line again for 2 free throws. Hits the first one. Ties the game up 9-9. Talked about this Western Hills team that lost to Owen County a couple nights ago. They're 0-1 on the season. Team that lost to Howard's going to come out of the game. Nights ago. Tyler King check in for the LCA Eagles. Come out of the LCA is really check. They are substituting very liberally in Western Hills. Really they are substituting very liberally in Western Hills. Great hands, really quick hands there by David Hood. We saw great hands, get some interceptions like that and different things, but by David Hood, we saw him get some interceptions like that and different things, but boy, really good defense. So now Western Hills is going to have to try to get that ball up. Gets it in Norris, moves it away. Norris passes it over. Gets it in Norris, moves it away. Gatewood back to Klaus. Passes it over. Klaus to Gatewood. Western Hills just as happy to move around the outside, trying to move Campbell, flash him in the middle. Just as happy to move around the outside, get the ball to him, trying to move Campbell, give and go. Went up with that left hand, tough to stop in there. Western Hills takes the lead. Went up with that left hand, tough to stop in there. Western Hills takes the lead, 11-10.
Draws a crowd from the LCA
Elijah
defenders.
Thompson with a nice drive there for Western Hills.
Draws a crowd from the LCA
So now you've got a little
defenders,
bit
and then he
different
can pass
offense
it off
here
to
with
Campbell
Saxon
for the
Howard
finish.
out. They're still passing
now you got a
around
little
against
bit
this
different
zone
offense
defense.
here
With Saxon Howard out and
still
good hands
passing
around
there
against this
by
zone defense. Noah Morris got the steal, passes it up
there,
looking for
by
Campbell inside. Noah Morris got the
right
steal,
dime,
passes it up,
but Campbell
looking
with
for
the
Campbell
rebound,
inside.
can't get
Stop.
it. Right
Thompson
on
had a
dime,
good shot
misses
there,
it, but
couldn't
Campbell
get
with
it.
the rebound,
Now LCA is on the
can't get
run.
it.
They're going to try
Thompson
to beat
had a good
Western
shot
Hills
there,
back
couldn't
down
get
the
it.
court. Got a wide open 3, good shot there by Caleb Marshall, the freshman. No hesitation on that pass and scores it for a 13-11 lead.
Eagles have gotten some good looks from 3, and glad to finally see one go down with the freshman there getting it to go through.
Yeah, really good job there, moving that inside out to get that open 3. LCA staying in that man-to-man defense. Hood putting a lot of pressure on. Going to call a block there. Really tried to step in the lane there by Caleb Marshall, but got the foul called on him. So Western Hills is going to have the ball underneath. LCA again substituting more people back in. You've got
the 8th grader Chase Bentley, and then the senior Walker Owens. Looks like Owens back in finally after they were able to clean up his jersey, I guess.
So now Western Hills takes it around, gets a wide open shot in the far corner, a little bit too long. Bentley with a rebound. LCA is coming down the court. Looks around. Tyler King takes over the point guard duties. Nice pass out again. 2 for 2. Caleb Marshall there.
And he had the defensive rebound to clear that on after Western Hills got that open look from 3 in the corner. Then plays just a little bit too aggressive of defense, gets called on the body there.
16-11, LCA with the lead, 1:26 here in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us tonight. Rick Reams and Jackson Reams on the call here at LCA on the LCA Sports Network. Western Hills takes it out as Preston Klaus with the point guard duties tonight. He's moving that ball around to the side, to the wing. Looking around, very good defense, passes it underneath to Thompson. Thompson with the move, got way deep down inside there. Called the foul on Bentley, but boy, he had a good opportunity down underneath the basket.
Yeah, Thompson made his way in again, just that big body, working his way down low, and then Bentley did his best to try to get a strip. Unfortunately, was called for the foul.
So we're going to have a sub come in for Western Hills right now.
I don't have that one on the roster, actually.
We don't have him on the roster, so we're just going to call him number 20. Sorry about that. I know everyone likes to hear their names on here, but we don't have that one. So Erlen likes to hear their names on here, but we don't have that one. So early season, sometimes it's tough. Western Hills run around. LCA went into a quick zone on the out of bounds, but now they're back into the man-to-man. Pass it around. The ball goes into Campbell. Nice look over to Thompson. Thompson fans it back out. 3-point shot. No good by Asher Gatewood. LCA, nice look over into the corner. Western Hills gets back. LCA's trying, just kind of very comfortable around the corner, around the exterior of the ball. King has the ball, calling out the play at the top. Pass it over. Another 3-point shot. That one rims in and out for Marshall, and rebound by Campbell.
I sure thought Caleb Marshall had his third three there. That was right on line. Looked like it might bounce up and come back down, but unfortunately it just came off.
Campbell takes the ball inside. Going to have a reach-in foul here. That's one thing Campbell needs to watch. He's trying to get to the basket. There's going to be so many people dropping down on him that you're going to have to just watch what you're doing when you're dribbling. But he's going to get to the free throw line with 24.3 seconds. Western Hills is going to be in the bonus.
Yeah, Chase Bentley there looked like he was very close to a clean pick as they are going to continue to bring that pressure down on Javion Campbell when he has the ball in the post.
So 2 free throws for Campbell. Misses the first one. Western Hills, again, they're not putting anyone under the basket. So Saxton Howard's going to check back in for LCA, takes Bentley's place. So we're going to have one more free throw. Again, 24.3 seconds left. LCA leads 16-11. Campbell makes 1 of 2. Saxton Howard looks like they're talking about just holding the ball for one shot. Again, flashing King into the middle. Howard's going to just stay out front and dribble. Passes it over to Marshall. Marshall into King. Throws it back out. Saxton Howard, still plenty of time. 6 seconds left. 5. Now they're going to go to the basket. Howard shoots a long 3. No good. Rebound by Campbell, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter with LCA leading 16-12. Jackson, overall, what do you think about these two teams in this first quarter?
Well, it was a very back-and-forth first quarter there until the freshman Caleb Marshall was able to hit 2 threes in a row. Just about had his third 3 as well. So I think if LCA can start getting these threes to fall, they're getting some really nice looks. Just kind of, I think, getting those first-game jitters out of the way and maybe some tightness from being in that first game as well. But as long as they keep shooting those threes, if they start falling, I think the Eagles can really start to separate themselves.
Yeah, that's one thing. Jeff Cody, head coach of the Wolverines, he's talking to his assistant coaches right now. One thing you have to do, Jackson, if you're LCA, if you can start hitting those threes, you can pull them out of this zone defense, make them go man-to-man. A lot of success with flashing into the middle, which is what you have to do. But this Western Hills team, you talked about it, big bodies inside that LCA is going to have to figure out a way to stop.
Yeah, Western Hills on the offensive end using those big bodies to, post up down low, get some work inside. But on the defensive end, that zone's kind of helping cover up maybe for some deficiencies with speed as compared to these LCA guys. So if the Eagles can get those threes going, really starting to fall and break them out of that zone, that could make things even more wide open for the Eagles to try to keep pushing forward in this game.
And as we talked about at this point with football players on both teams, stamina could come with an effect. So with a zone defense, it's a little easier to rest down in there. LCA takes the ball. They get the possession. Again, staying in the zone, going to pass it around to the outside. We have King with the ball, throws it to Howard. Back to King. Lefty with the fake. Over to Howard. A wide open 3. A little bit too long there. Going to have another foul as Campbell got the ball. Fouls this time is going to be on Woods Fry on LCA. So
I will say Tyler King's done some nice things so far that may not show up necessarily on the stat sheet. Good pump fakes there to pass over to Saxton Howard for a wide open 3. Seen him work hard on the defensive end all night. You got to think that stuff will start to work in his favor.
Thompson with the look over and takes it with that left hand. Really nice move to the basket to get this to a 16-14 game. King with the ball for LCA at the top of the key. Has Howard on one side. Gonna look around. Howard's going to flash to the middle. Goes up blocked, but I think they called him with the body there. Campbell went straight up, but got the foul called on him, and Howard will get back to the free throw line.
Another nice aggressive drive there by Saxton Howard. Got into the lane, saw it was going to be Javion Campbell, had no fear whatsoever, went straight up to the basket, and gets rewarded with a couple of free throws.
And that's what you got to do if you're going to go at the big guy. Go at him, and that's his second foul. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Cody does with him. Looks like he may be making a change here.
Yeah, bringing in a guy with a lot of length here, but not quite the muscular build, I guess, of Javion Campbell. And yet again, that is going to be another Wolverine that we do not have a number with a name for.
So just from the looks of his facial hair, he's got to be an upperclassman. Howard misses the free throw. Rebound, again, by number 20. We have number 20 and number 1 that we don't have names for, and we apologize for that. Now, Western Hills passes it around. Again, they're trying to set up post in the middle. Comes over to Thompson. Thompson passes it out. Over to the corner, a corner three. Oh, that's the first time they've hit that, but Noah Morris from that corner gets a three ball to tie this game up. Howard gets to the rim all the way. Really good job. Was able to beat that zone defense and get a layup.
And again, just Saxton Howard being aggressive, runs straight down the floor, gets an easy layup after the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're going to call that one on Hood there. He tried to get position, was still moving just a little bit. Thompson got a little bit lucky there. He lowered that shoulder, but he was able to get the foul call, and Western Hills will have the ball underneath, trailing 19-17. Pass comes in, a nice block right over LCA. Really good job on the defense there. Howard takes it underneath, steps through, blocked there by Thompson. Western Hills going to kind of slow it down and bring it back up the court. You have Preston Klaus, passes it over to number 20. Ball goes to Morris. Morris passes it out. Howard right there, I tell you what, really good play to anticipate that pass, broke through the lane, gets to the layup. LCA with the lead, 21-17. Another three there by Norris from the top of the key, and Western Hills is going to take a timeout.
Yeah, Noah Morris there with his second three, and a guy who has a really nice stroke. We hadn't seen it go through yet, and I think that can be a bit of an equalizer here, as you see with the scoreboard now back to 21-20 LCA.
Yeah, and Coach Cody, he was not pleased at all that Saxton Howard was able to get, first of all, to the lane the last time, and then this the very last time where he broke that pass up. Coach Cody was not happy at all. They hit that three. He immediately called a timeout. So right now you got the score, as Jackson said, 21-20, LCA with the lead in the second quarter. 6:08 left in the second quarter here on the LCA Sports Network.
Be interesting to see here if Western Hills just sits Javion Campbell the rest of the half, or if they're going to bring him back in. I guess right now if Noah Morris's threes are falling, they may wait, but now coming out of the timeout there, Morris is back on the bench for Western Hills.
Yeah, Cole McDonald, number 4, has checked in for Western Hills. So they're going to stay in that zone. LCA's flashing that middle. A three, nice shot there for LCA by Caleb Pridemore. The junior hits a three to give him a 24-20 lead. Then all the way up the court, Western Hills goes in. Cole McDonald misses a shot but gets fouled, and he'll get to the free throw line for 2.
Really nice play there by Caleb Pridemore. Had a hand in his face. It was very contested, and it didn't even matter. He just got the three to go down and gave LCA a little cushion there. Unfortunately, on the way back, he was the one that they attacked, and ended up getting the foul called on him.
So McDonald misses the first free throw. Western Hills again is pulling everyone off the line. Western Hills going to come in with another sub. This time it's going to be Will Wynn, a senior, that's going to be checking in for his first action tonight.
And it looks like he's going to be playing the big man spot. Lacks the height of the number 1 that they just brought in, but brings more of that muscle tone, kind of like Javion Campbell had.
So misses both free throws. LCA brings it down. Howard passes it right up the middle to Bentley. Bentley passes it over. Nice flash into the middle. Looks over the quarter. Really good ball movement by LCA here. No shot yet. Gets the ball out to Howard. He flashes into the middle. Nice nifty move there with a runner. Puts it in to give LCA 26-20 lead.
And I think Saxton Howard's going to have a good time. Look at him just running all over the floor.
Great hustle there by Sexton Howard. I tell you what, just impressive to see this kid both on the football field and on the basketball court come out here and just give his body.
I was going to say, you were talking about stamina. It looks like Saxton Howard has plenty left in the tank for him to play at a high motor, just running all over the floor here for the Eagles.
Now Aiden Lyons is going to check in for LCA. Aiden is a sophomore. Western Hills takes the ball up front, again going against the man-to-man defense. Pretty much switching everything, but they're going to call a hand check there on Aiden Lyons, the sophomore, who just checked in. You got to move your feet and not play with your hands there. So go ahead, Jackson.
I was just going to say, you saw Lyons with a bit of a just kind of acknowledgement. I think he realized that he just hadn't gotten moving there and had put his hand out and realized he can't do that, and now get his chance for retribution here, see if he can come up with some sort of play for the Eagles.
So Noah Morris is checked back in for the Wolverines. We've seen him hit a couple threes here in this quarter. Pass around. Howard's on him. Pass the ball in. Nice move all the way to the basket by Elijah Thompson to put two. Give LCA 26-22 lead. Pass. Howard tried to get that all the way across. And once again, you see really good defense there by Cole McDonald, but he stepped out of bounds trying to get all the way to the basket.
Yeah, I guess just the difference between the white and then the blue outline being the difference there for the out-of-bounds line. Western Hills having a little trouble staying in bounds a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, it's just the color of the court and then a blue square that goes around the court, and that's the out-of-bounds. So like you say, Jackson, maybe a little confusing. Howard with a nice move, able to kind of get where he wants right now and put that ball in.
Saxton Howard has been definitely the star so far of this first half for LCA, both doing it on the offensive and defensive end, though, which has been what's more impressive for me.
Wynn takes it all the way. You talked about it, big body. They're going to call him for the walk underneath.
Yeah, Wynn tried to use all his size there, and I think he was going against Aiden Lyons. Did a great job of just standing his ground. The ball ended up getting turned over, and it's back with the Eagles now.
So Howard calling out the play. Looks like a little more rotation. They're going to set a pick up high. Howard gets it, breaks through the two defenders, is able to not put it in. Going to call a block, it looks like, on Wynn.
Yeah, it looked like Wynn. So Wynn doesn't have the length that their other post players have to where he can jump up and try to contest those shots. So instead, he tried to get underneath Saxton Howard and get a charge call. Did not go his way, and now Saxton back at the free throw line.
Have another sub coming in for Western Hills. This is number 23, Connor Ham, a senior. He's going to take Wynn. They're trying to find a replacement for Campbell underneath there, but so far they've not had a lot of luck.
Yeah, they've not seemed to find anything that they've been real comfortable with so far. I guess they're just going to keep trying to bide their time so that they can have Campbell as much of the second half as possible.
Yeah, LCA takes an 8-point lead. They may force their hands to get Campbell back in. Morris on the play, gets fouled underneath the basket. Noah Morris will be going to the free throw line. Foul there was on Chase Bentley. LCA is going to have a couple subs coming back in for them. We have Caleb Marshall and Woods Fry coming in after this first free throw. Morris puts that one in.
Bentley will come out with that being his second foul, as well as the sophomore Aiden Lyons as well.
Morris has one more. Puts them both in. 4:03 left in this second quarter with LCA a 30-24 lead. Saxton Howard brings the ball up court, spins it around, passes it back out. They found Howard in the corner, tried to pass it up the middle. Good defense there by Western Hills on the turnover. Thompson brings it up. The lefty goes in. A lot of bodies in the lane there. Throws it out to Morris again for the three, but this time it won't go in. Good block out there for LCA.
Yeah, Caleb Pridemore with the block out, and then Andrew Maggard able to come away with that rebound.
I'll call a jump ball here.
Looks like on the possession area, that's going to go Western Hills' way.
Yeah, Woods Fry took that ball in just a little bit too far on that one and got the ball tied up, just a hand over top of it. So Western Hills on the side with 3:31 left before halftime. Going to bring the ball back up. Klaus with the ball, does a lot of the ball handling, passes it over. Going to try to look inside, and I can't get it around. Good defense by LCA. Morris with the ball. Gets it over to Thompson, back to Morris, to Klaus. Moving around the side. Nice move by Morris to get to the basket. Really good look there from Cole McDonald to find Morris.
Western Hills being very aggressive with their cuts there, and a three-point answer by Andrew Maggard. Big shot there for the Eagles.
Yeah, good shot there. Was able to get that lead back up to 7. Western Hills will have the ball. Again, they're passing around. They're trying to make some cuts. Right now, Morris, good defense there. Almost dribbled off his foot. Western Hills recovers. Have the set underneath. That's where I thought they might need to start going. Get that ball underneath to Thompson. He's a big body, big lefty underneath there. Looks like we may have a little, well, if he came down on his ankle.
Caleb Pridemore's just taken a beating so far in this game, and so I think on the contact there of the foul, it looks like he just came up. It looks like he's hurting here.
Yeah, he might be trying to catch his breath a little bit, but he's holding on. May have gone like a knee into his thigh or something, so looks like he's going to come up slow. I tell you one thing, Lexington Christian, they are do a really, really good job of substituting in. So if they want to be on the move, they're going to have a couple more subs come back in. You talked about the fact about how well Tyler King had played. He's going to come back in. He's going to be at the scorer's table. They won't let him come back in until after the first free throw. If Thompson going to the free throw line, 2:34 left here in the second quarter, 33-26. LCA leads at home, leads Western Hills. So the first free throw, it's good.
Can't say you see many teams these days who just never put anyone under the basket when their own team is shooting free throws, but apparently that is a strategy that this Western Hills team has adopted under Jeff Cody.
Yeah, one thing you figure with that, you're not going to get any silly fouls there. So having another player checking in for Western Hills, Asher Gatewood coming back in. He's going to take the top of that zone. Saxon Howard brings the ball up court. Takes a look around, passes it over. Bentley with the ball back to Howard. Howard takes it all the way underneath. Reverse layup wouldn't go. Got his own rebound, but couldn't get it to go in the basket.
Western Hills going to try to cut it a little bit closer after getting it down to 5 after hitting both of those free throws on the last possession.
So Klaus going to take it up front. He calls his play, passes it over. Going to get a pick up high, a little bit of pick and pop. Ball goes into Thompson there with that left hand. Oh, boy, just too long. He had a great shot. Just could not get it to go.
And aggressive play there. Western Hills and LCA both going for that ball. Morris able to knock it off of Tyler King, and Western Hills retains the ball.
Saxon Howard's going to take a little bit of a rest. I think he's a little bit tired there. So LCA is going to go zone until the ball goes in, and then they usually – Morris with a 3, can't get it, but a good long rebound there. But Klaus could not hold on to it and got the ball knocked off his leg.
Yeah, it looks like the 8th grader there, Chase Bentley, with this swipe to get that ball out of Klaus's hands, knock it off himself, and get it the other way for the Eagles.
Yeah, right now Bentley, it looks like this stage isn't too big for him. He looks like he feels comfortable out there. So LCA is going to pass it around. He's going to get it, pass it over. LCA looks inside, finds him, but just could not handle that rough pass.
Yeah, a hot pass there by Andrew Maggard with some speed on it, and just a little bit too much for Walker Owens to hold on to.
So Western Hills takes again. They got some big bodies inside, but that one just could not get it to fall. Got a good shot. LCA is on the move, on the run. A little pass back. Wouldn't go, but King with the rebound there. King does a really good job all over the court. He made that pass back, then got the offensive rebound, and LCA is going to set it up again. Plenty of time, minute 8 here. Looks over into the corner. Oh, I think that may have been a bank by Caleb Marshall. It looks like it is open tonight, so a 3-point shot there. Give LCA an 8-point lead, and then a tip back, and LCA with the steal.
Walker Owens able to tip that ball away, and then now he's going to try to take it up for a shot here. Gets fouled on the play by Western Hills' Connor Ham.
Yeah, good play there by Owens to get that ball and everything. You know, Jackson, one pet peeve I'm seeing in all the games this year is the referees wait until see if that shot goes in before they call a foul. My thing is it's a foul, it's a foul, it's a foul. But on that one, they waited, and they're going to get 2 shots here for LCA.
Yep. Walker Owens just barely misses that first one. Looked like he was going to go down, maybe even catch that rim and fall back in, and instead it falls the other way.
So now it's 36-28, 46.7 seconds left in this first half. He's going to have one more free throw. It's the second one. Gives the LCA their biggest lead of the night at 9. Western Hills is going to come up against pressure. Another back tap by LCA. I tell you what, you got to be aware if you're Western Hills that they're going to come behind you just because you get past them. And that time, Asher Gatewood did not know that pressure was behind him. So King's going to hold it out. 29 seconds left. They don't have Saxton Howard, which is who they usually go to in this. So they're just going to roll it around. Looks like LCA is going to call a timeout. It'd be interesting to see if they get Saxton Howard in there or if they're just going to kind of set up the play without him in there, Jackson.
Yeah, I think if it does look like he's checking back in. But even if he hadn't, I think that at the very least, LCA wanted to get some sort of organized play here, try to get at least one more bucket before they go into halftime.
And at this point, if you're Western Hills, I guess you figured you saved your big man, Javion Campbell, from getting a third foul. But at this point, you've given up a 9-point lead now. So you would really like to get a stop here. Even if you can't get points on the board, try to keep this under double digits going in at halftime.
Yeah, for sure. I think that Western Hills trying to get a stop here is going to be their biggest concern, and I imagine that LCA will do everything they can to hold on to this ball and wait until that final shot right before halftime.
So Western Hills, they're going to stay in that zone, which I tell you what, if you're going to go with that, you're going to have to keep an eye on Saxton Howard because he won't just settle for a 3. He can also bring that in. But we've seen tonight he's taken into the middle and been able to dish it back out also.
Yeah, he'll come out with Bentley, Howard, King, and Maggard, and Marshall.
Kraus brings it way outside to take Saxton Howard. 12 seconds left. Howard, the Western Hills really moved that out. Nice pass over to King. Gets that ball in. A little bit short on that. 4.5 seconds to go. Western Hills needs to try to get a shot up. They're not going to get it.
Great defense there by LCA, making sure that it wasn't just going to be Western Hills running the ball down the court and getting an easy shot before halftime.
So here we are at half at LCA. We have LCA leading 37-28 over Western Hills. We'll be back with some halftime stats right before the third quarter starts. Thank you for joining us on the Lexington Christian Academy Sports Network.